Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the new eBay Australia updates, specifically two parts to that, which is the buyer protection fee and the eBay, what is it they're calling it? They are calling it well, in the UK it's the eBay simple delivery. I know that in the new update for Australia it states that buyers must buy labels on eBay. So in the UK that's called eBay Simple Delivery. And I'm going to go through these two things, give you more insight. I follow Aussie Flipper, and I also follow Mel, who has the bookstore. And in their comments there's a lot of people that don't know what's going on. A lot of people are worried, a lot of misinformation, and I can understand why, because this happened to ourselves in the UK this time last year, and there were so many people. I'm leaving the platform. I'm not doing this. I'm doing that. That's not real. So. This is how it is in the UK, and I'd imagine that they will copy this the same to the UK. Now, uh, don't forget to like and subscribe. So this is me created a list. So in the UK, certain categories have simple delivery, some don't. But anything under £20 usually has the option to have your own postage. So this is a DVD listing that I'm making up, and as you can see there's two buttons here. So if I put in I want to sell an item for £5, it'll automatically update the actual price that I'll get for it, £4.58, and 42 pence will be the buyer protection fee. And UK buyers will pay a mandatory fee for buyer protection. This amount is calculated on the sold item price and paid to eBay. So my price is £4.52, buyer protection fee 42 pence, buyer will pay £5. Now, when it first came out in the UK, there wasn't two boxes here, there was only one box, and you had to try and you'd put in a price, you'd save your listing, it'd be a totally different price, and it was, for some people it was shown, for some buyers it was showing the price, and other buyers it wasn't, and it took them 3 or 4 weeks to work it all out to where it is now. So to just give you an idea, before before the private accounts on eBay, there was no insertion fee and no, I can't remember if there's a final value fee, I'm not too sure now. It's that long ago, I can't remember. Uh, so in Australia, your structure is now going to be a free selling account, then you'll have a pro starter, then a pro basic, pro feature, and pro anchor. So we're talking about the free selling account here. So for in the UK, if I was going to sell an item for £10, eBay would take a 75 pence buyer protection fee. Now, that was the problem they had straight off the bat, calling it a buyer protection fee. Everybody's a buyer on eBay, and people were like, I have to pay money to buy an item on eBay. That just sounds crazy, and I don't know why they called it a buyer protection fee. They should have called it buyer protection seller fee. That might have been a wee bit better, something, but it just the way they worded it made it sound as if, and I get, yes, buyers are paying for it. Same as if you think about it, buyers are paying for your anchor store. Do you know what I mean? Just a percentage of it. If you're offering, you don't get nothing for free in this world. If you're offering free postage, you're not getting free postage. That cost is eaten into the price of the listing, the price of the item you're selling. If I'm selling this for £10 and I'm offering free postage, then I know that a percentage that's coming off of the postage. So I'll just kind of show you. So for £10, when you scroll down, you get the choice of custom postage, where you can put in your own postage, or simple delivery, which is the eBay. And if I put it up to £20, eBay will take £1.40, and there's still custom and simple delivery. Now, for the UK, not in all categories will you get these two options. It will just be the simple delivery. But if I put in £25, so it's got for in the UK it's a limit up to £20. £25, all I get is simple delivery now. So anything below £20 in certain categories, you have the option. Now, when you do simple delivery, so this is a DVD. Now, for me to send a DVD via our Royal Mail, it would cost me £1.55. Okay, £1.55. But if I select simple delivery, which is the eBay's own label service, it's costing £2.70. That's an increase of 74% from what I would pay. Now, I know that that's like what, £1.15 more for simple delivery buyer protection. But there's pros and cons. If I lose an item gets lost, I don't need to do anything, absolutely nothing. eBay deals with it all. If an item gets lost, I don't need to scan and upload a copy of the postage receipt. I don't need to contact the courier and put in a claim. eBay just automatically goes, yeah, it's been lost. Here's your money. The buyer gets their money. That's it, done. Simple. So it's pros and cons to that. But again, just so you know, if it's under £20 in certain categories, especially in the UK, you can still use your custom labels. But if an item goes missing or if there's an issue, then you will have to deal with that yourself. You will need to deal with eBay, you will need to deal with a customer, you will need to deal with the courier company that you used for that item. Whereas with simple delivery, I don't need to do anything. It's all done automatically for me. And I'd imagine that'll correlate across to what's happening now in Australia. So that gives you the kind of idea of the buyer protection fee. Now, when you go to, this is a seller that is a private account. If I want to buy these shorts and I add it, so they're £9.99 and he's got postage of £2.94. So I want to add these to my basket and let's view the basket. This is all you'll see, that the buyer won't see any buyer protection. They'll just see £9.99, £2.94, they're paying £12.93. That's all they'll see. They won't see anything. Now at the start when it happened in the UK, some buyers were seeing it. Like I said, it's just one of these things. But they ironed it out. So now that's all you're seeing. And if you buy an item and you go to your order, I bought this. It was a Blue Yeti mic the other day. I paid £23 all in, and as you can see, 21.25, and that was inclusive of the £1.25 buyer protection. That's the only time you see it, but it's added into the price. But normally, if you're in the back, you won't see it. It's just added in. There's not a breakdown of. That's all you see. So there's a lot of misinformation out there on the videos of how it'll stop sales. And what I would say is, I'd probably say, for if you were a side hustle or a business running on a private account in the UK, that's up to you. You can do that. There's no laws or rules or regulations about that. I will be going into more detail on that on an upcoming video this week. So if you want to subscribe and find out more about that, then please do. But yeah, a lot of wrong information put out there. So this is all you'll see for stuff like that. You'll just see the price. The buyer won't see a breakdown of any of that information. So that gives you a bit more information on the buyer protection and the eBay fees and the cost involved. So if you get any more questions, let me know down below. I'll answer as much as I can. And please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.